we kicked every single K9's butt, we can move back on and go back to Princess Fuse and give her all the power orbs, or whatever the heck they're called. I don't know. But it's a long journey back, and I guess we could hop into one of the mermaid springs or whatever and use our coin, I guess we got from Mr. Bamboo, but I'm just going to take the long way and enjoy the scenery as I go. I mean, after all, I did kind of create the scenery. Look at all those beautiful trees. They wouldn't have been there if I hadn't bloomed them.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I'm just admiring my handiwork, that's all. That's all that Amy does. She said, oh wow, I didn't even notice there was a constellation of the boar in the sky.
Where? I told you.
See, right up there, see?
Oh, sort of.
And there it is.
Oh, yeah. Okay, a little blur. Whoa.
I'm trying to avoid these. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Nice.
Yeah, so I guess the constellations appear in the sky after you've finished with them in the general location of where you found them. That's kind of cool. I did not notice that detail the last time I played.
And you're gonna freeze your buns.
This is not a cold area. This is a temperate area. At least I think it is.
It can get cold in Japan.
Yeah, but there doesn't seem there's any snow on the ground, so I don't think this is a cold area.
Actually, they've had snow before.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that there's no snow currently there right now. It's all
yeah,
green
but the
and grassy.
water is always cold.
Really? Even at beaches? What? Oh, jump! Come on. Apparently you can't jump up out of the water without having a lily underneath you.
Gives you that little 1/4 of an inch boost.
I guess so. Amy just doesn't have the leg power to kick up out of the water.
Hey, remember, she's still discovering that she's a god. I should say goddess.
I thought she just knows she already is. She doesn't have to discover that she is. She already knows.
We just know that she looks like a wolf right now.
Yeah, you never get to see another form of Amy. It's all just wolf. That's all it is. You don't get to see her as any other form.
Either a wolf or a dog, but I'm not sure which.
No, it is definitely a wolf.
Okay.
Because there's dogs all around her that she helps out or kicks the butt. Which we did awesome, by the way. But no, she's always the wolf. Here is more of Susano's handiwork here.
Supposed.
Yeah, supposed. With some help from Amy, of course.
It's all Amy's handiwork. Susano barely even helped. I don't care what Susano says.
Okay, now I'm going to go straight to that windmill up at Kusa Village. Because there's really not much else to do here other than, I mean, there's a couple side quests. There's, I think, that digging game with Bingo on the far side of Taka Pass.
And Bingo, what's his name? B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo, what's his name?
Keep your day job, honey.
Honey, I work with children. That is my day job. We'd have to sing too.
That is true, I guess. Hey, little kitty statue on the left there. That actually comes into play much later after you get another power from Ryoshima Coast, which we haven't been to lately, actually. This is a very steep. I bet all the villagers as they go to and from Kusa Village are pretty winded by the time they get to their village.
No. Because that's exactly how, well, I can't say it's exactly how, but a lot of Japan's mountains, you have to go up steep hills. Like, you know, San Francisco streets, exactly the same.
Well, don't you get tired after a while?
No, because they're used to walking. Like, all over the place. Of course, they also drive all over the place, too. And their roads are so much more narrow than ours. Yeah, I couldn't say that. Narrower.
More narrow. There we go.
More narrow than what we're used to. And I remember, like, we were going on the road, and we thought the sensei that was taking us, the colleagues I was with, and we thought that he was going to crash into a car that was coming, and it looked like it was a 1-lane road, and they had 2 cars on that 1-lane road at the same time, passing each other. Talk about scary, and on either side was water.
Oh, jeez. I'd be feared for my life. Well, I guess that, and combined with exercise, I mean, with their diet, yeah, no wonder they're all skinny over there. I mean, they're walking all over the hills.
Well, don't, you know, it's just their genetics, and you can't get mad. They're, you know, they are.
I'm not mad. It's just, it all makes sense now.
Well, they walk all over the place because, and then they also have the cars, but then they also have bicycles. They actually you have to have a license to ride a bicycle in Japan.
Well, yeah, because you're all in everybody's traffic.
And you have to have a license plate on your bicycle.
Yeah, because you're in everybody's traffic.
Like it's a car. I've never seen that. I think that should be implemented.
Oh dear.
I would so do it.
You're gonna have to register all these kids' bicycles as they're riding up and down the streets.
No, it was not like kids' bicycles. It was like bicycles for college students. Like if you were high school and older, you had to register your bicycle because you were on the road. Now that was intriguing.
Well, here, as we were getting back to the plot here with Princess Fuse.
Sorry, went on a tangent.
Yeah, basically, she's realizing that 3 of the dogs couldn't return due to duties that prevented them, and she accepts it. She's like, okay, as long as they treat their new masters right. And, well, the power orbs are back in her possession. That was what was important, not the dogs themselves. Apparently the dogs are expendable. The power orbs is what's important.
Yeah, you notice the 3 that don't have colors are the ones that were the orbs for the dogs that didn't come back.
Yep. And
now they're colored.
Now they're colored.
That is so bizarre.
I think it was a limitation of the engine at that point to
oh, okay, that would make sense.
automatically change them from gray to whatever in real time. So
got it.
That's my assumption anyway.
But you know, if I had dogs or canines that were my responsibility, and then they had a separate duty, and they couldn't come back, and they sent their regrets however dogs send their regrets, I would totally accept it.
Well, now that Amy has multicolored balls following her,
I'd rather call them stones. They look so pretty.
Okay, orbs.
Look!
There we go, they're orbs.
I like the stone better. There's the emerald stone, the purple twilight stone.
Oh my goodness.
There's the amethyst stone.
Stuff
Do you know there's actually a bloodstone?
Yep, there is.
Oh, that would be a cool birthstone.
Alright, now I'm not...
Because it's not just red. There's green and black in it, too. That's kind of cool. I'd have that as a birthstone.
Okay, I think I have to go... Oh, there we go. I think
you're going to jump in the fire. Jump in the fire.
There's water, honey. I think I have to go up here.
No, because you were jumping over the fire. I was jumping. Never mind. It looked like you were jumping over the fire. Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jump
oh my goodness, you were off the wall today.
The candlestick! And yet I have not had my coffee.
Indeed. Oh gosh.
Your Irish luck is not going to happen until you do it properly.
It is not happening.
And you know your wife's Irish, right?
Oh, they've only told me 1,000 times.
As well as other things.
How could I forget?
Because you never pay attention.
Yeah, I think... I'm not sure. I'd have to test it. I'm sure the monkeys accept actually 2 types of feed. I almost want to say it's either meat or fish. That they accept both, but...
I thought it was fruit.
No. They don't accept herbs, and they don't accept seeds, I don't think. Anyway, here's the Gale Shrine, which is the second dungeon of the game.
It's the Grail...
Gale. Like wind.
It's the Grail Shrine of the wind. Never mind, I mean...
Look who's here! Sleepy Monk and Saki! What?
I'm not gonna go into a story about Saki.
We've already told it.
I meant with me.
Oh, okay. He's having trouble just staying awake.
Now, I've been to some of their shrines. Very nice shrines.
Yeah? How's that? I've never actually been, and I really wanted to go. How are they?
A lot of their shrines are really, really big and very, very open. And, like, I know there was this one shrine that we went to, my colleagues and I, we went to, and, I had gotten a massive headache. I couldn't do anything but sit down, and I wanted to cry, but if you cry, your headache would get worse, and if you didn't cry, your headache would get worse, so you were kind of screwed. I was like, girls, I'm just gonna sit here. And so, you know, they're singing songs, and I'm just sitting there quietly, and by the time we're done with, you know, just sitting there waiting for me to have my headache gone, it had disappeared. We were there for 45 minutes. And they were just singing songs. And why that didn't hurt my head, I have no idea.
Well, getting back to the game, this is, I believe, her father, Princess Fuse's father, or grandfather, whatever. Anyway, Yatsu, and he has a windmill on his head. That is some awesome headdress there.
I'd wear it. Start a trend.
So I think it's her father, but he died in defending this place, or at least preventing, I guess you could say, Crimson Helm from becoming unleashed on the inhabitants.
Oh, and he calls Isun a booger.
A little booger.
That is
right out of her nose. It's all green and everything. Ew, gross.
No, Isun. He's actually talking about Ami, or Ami, whatever.
Frenzy, that's a mild way of putting it.
I'd say delusional.
At least he's admitting it's meditating, although everybody else knows it's sleeping. Yeah, there's a part of his soul that's being taken over by Orochi, which is giving him all these nightmares and guiding him on this path that would eventually link him back up to be face-to-face with Orochi. Because for some odd reason, there's some sort of pact that he has to make with Orochi which would unleash his full power. And I'm like, why would that make a difference? Orochi's pretty darn powerful as he is. Does he really need to have this pact made with Susanoo? Because he pulled out the sword that defeated him 100 years ago? I'm not sure about that plot point, honestly, and it's not really fully explained either. Because Orochi did pretty damn much just being released from the sword alone.
Oh, there's the Citron stone? The emeralds and sapphire stone? Topaz stone? I think the pink one would have been rose quartz.
Wow, that's a interesting origin story there for this creature. Oh, wow, he woke up in a hurry.
He had some quick coffee on the side.
Yeah, he did.
There's a Starbucks you don't see hidden right there.
It's this little coffee sake is what he had.
There you go.
Hey,
you know what? They're actually probably going to try and invent that coffee sake.
I'd be surprised if it isn't already existing already.
No. When we were over there, they had just started doing Starbucks coffee over there.
Really?
Yeah, they had one in the mall, and their ventes are as big as our talls.
Oh, this guy's gonna say the same thing again. Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
Alright, come on, thank you. Even Isun is just like, stop it, we get it.
Yeah.
You're being just as annoying as I am. Stop. Only one person can be annoying, and that's me.
No, honey, you're not allowed to be annoying.
I was like speaking for Isun. Never mind.
Okay. Making sure I knew which one you were talking about, yourself or Isun.
Now, this is a weird level, a weird dungeon. I mean, this is clearly the second dungeon of the game.
That actually looks like, on the side of the wall, it had writings. It looked like, I don't know. Runes?
Yeah. Okay, here's some windmills that we're gonna have to move. But as I was saying, I mean, this is the second dungeon in the game, but it is, like, literally the shortest dungeon. And it's very weird at that. Oh, there's another key we need. And I say weird because it's so small and you can complete it within not even a half hour. And the next dungeon by far is crazy huge. So it almost doesn't seem like it's a full-fledged dungeon, but it is. Beep, 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 beep. No, nothing, really. Oh, wow, there we go. We got a response on that one.
You're so bizarre.
Well, I was wondering what was going on. It's like, it's just staring at me. Spin me round, baby, right round. Sorry.
Do you... Again? What do you need?
I'm looking at the map, because I think... Oh, okay, there's a pathway we totally skipped back there, because I'm like, I don't remember any other route we could have taken to get a key, because I'm like, I'm lost. I went straight from the entrance to there.
Okay, so if you look to the right, you know, or when you're going back to... See?
Yeah, those ruins on the wall.
Yeah! That would look like it's like from the mythical city Atlantis.
Wow, that's from left field. How does that remind you of Atlantis?
I don't know. Supposedly they had ruins like that.
Oh, new enemy inbound, everybody.
It's a water pot.
It's similar in nature to the bloom bombs. Yeah, that's what we call them. Those bloom bombs.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of like...
It's a water pot.
It's a water bomb monkey. I don't think we can bloom this guy, though, because there's nothing to bloom. And I'm not really sure, because I'm not doing any damage to him, so Okay, let's smack him with the power slash. Oh, that did it! Oh, he's drinking some sake, look at that! He's a drunk, drunk barrel monkey!
So, oh yeah, okay, so he's not a teapot monkey, he's just a sake monkey.
He's a sake.
I like that sake monkey! Woohoo!
It is a sake monkey. That is the name.
And the fact that he's spraying sake out of it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no. See, now I'm just getting mad. He's wasting good sake.
He is. Let's slash this thing.
In his case, it'll be. Oh yeah, that would be a good idea.
Oh, hey now. Woo! Whoa, this guy's. Oh my goodness,
gosh.
this guy's crazy.
Nice.
This guy's nuts.
It's drinking too much sake.
This guy's out of control,
he's no
man.
longer allowed to drink sake, it's rice wine.
That still gets the same effect.
I know, but it's under a different name. Sake is the best thing. You don't ever give a crazy monkey sake, you give him rice wine.
Okay, so it's clear you don't do any damage to him until he turns gray. At that point you want to slash him. Otherwise, he is... You just can't hurt him, really. Alright, cool.
He did not leave any sake for us to heal.
Nope, just ink. And I didn't do so good on that, but you know, that was my first time encountering him, so that was quite the interesting sake monkey.
Rice wine monkey.
And there's the key that we are looking for. Alright. Let's pick it up. Anything else in here? Nope, okay.
No, and why they always had, like, tunnels in most video games, they have tunnels like you find one item in this huge room, really.
Are you talking about the tunnel itself or the rooms at the end of the tunnels?
The rooms.
Okay, because I was like, sometimes they use tunnels as...
Or the offshoots of the tunnel, like the room that we were just in to get this key.
Yeah, what's the problem with that?
It's a big room for a little itty-bitty thing.
Because I was saying, sometimes they use the tunnels as loading corridors to load the next area as you're traveling down the tunnel.
It's probably true, and I can accept that, but it's the... You know, if you find a big room, and it has this little itty-bitty box... Really? Really?
Yeah, I understand your reasoning there. Now this, I don't know about you, but this thing just made me nearly crap my pants the first time I saw it, because I'm like, what? Because I mean, at first it's like, you draw a bomb and it explodes, and then, wait for it, oh gosh, oh my gosh! That type of elevator would scare the crap out of me. I mean, that just shot up like a frickin' rocket. Oh, another one of those sake monkeys.
You do not want to get on the bullet train, though.
Oh, really? I've actually never been on a bullet train before.
I think that they only exist in Japan because that's where we were told about them. I'm not entirely sure they could be anywhere else. We were told to try and take the bullet train. I literally have to jump off while the bullet train is leaving the platform if you want to get off on the platform.
Oh?
And they, like, jam people in like sardines. Like, literally.
I believe it.
But we didn't want to miss our plane, so we actually took the normal train.
Oh, really?
To make sure that we didn't miss our... Because the bullet trains come by, and they're there, and they're gone within 30 seconds. Not a lot of time.
I've actually seen videos of people trying to get off trains, and the pushers, they push them right back on. And like, this is my stop! What are you doing? And then they're gone. And
exactly.
And the train takes off.
My mom got left off of a train once when she was in Japan.
Oh, that's funny.
And my grandmother had to tell her, I'll be right back, and had to take almost an hour to get back.
We're gonna have to come back to that chest.
Yeah. And the funny thing was, my mom thought she was being abandoned in Japan.
Ah!
She was an adult. Don't worry about it. She was an adult, but this little old woman was sitting there patting my mom's knee. It's okay, she'll be back. It's okay, she'll be back. And when my grandmother came back, she's like, I'm so sorry. And my mom's like, you left me behind. No, they did not realize how fast those trains were.
Yeah, so to get to
crazy.
Get to the top level, you're going to need to give this thing 2 bombs. Because it takes you to the 2nd level for the first blast. And then it takes you to the 3rd level at the 2nd blast. And here is the key that's the lock that's totally freaking out right now. I mean, we could have gone to the 2nd level first, but it would have done... I mean, the 3rd level first would have done us no good. Okay, so, wow, it is really, really dark here. There's another burning chest, which we can't get... Where am I? Okay, I can see some stairs up here. This is really dark on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, just keep...
And their stairs in Japan are really that narrow. And they do go up like that. No rails.
That's scary. I would flip out, totally.
I'm wondering how the little babies and kids don't actually fall off. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would be weird.
Okay, I'm like putting into paint form because I'm trying to see where the heck I'm going. It's dark. Oh.
Well, you just locked yourself.
Well, that means we gotta figure this out now. This is where we get our new power. Our new brush technique.
Really?
Soon you are the master of the obvious. I would harbor a guess that would be correct. You wanna cancel the evil black foreboding wind with divine wind.
Do you have the technique?
I think so. Hold on. Okay, I'm not sure what he's getting at. No, it looks like it's swirling. Okay, gotcha. We gotta do this the opposite way. Yeah, I'm trying to get it away from the windmill. Okay, thanks, Isun. I think I've already figured it out. Come on. Okay, maybe I need to draw directly over it. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, how precise do I need to be here?
Apparently with him, really precise because he's that obvious.
Oh my goodness. That worked! Oh, that looks a lot better. Nice and blue. Okay, that's going from the inside out, so we're gonna go from the outside in. Totally terrible. That was awful. Okay, there we go. Goodness, oh, well, that still worked. Woohoo! Okay, I think there's one more. There usually is 3 in these types of... Yep. So now we're gonna go from left to right this time. And we did it! We have got rid of all the evil air. We can now breathe again.
The stale air.
Too. We can now see too, because it's all apparently a lot brighter. Oh, look at that! That is a huge windmill. Emmy's about ready to get blown off the platform now. Wow, look, she's all hopping. She's all happy.
She's jumping. Dogs don't hop.
Yes, my old Jack Russell Terrier, you know she hopped. She was like springs in her legs. That's all she was. She was one big...
I just thought she was jumping.
No, she's one big spring. She's just like jumping all up in your face constantly.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, dog, you're gonna break your kneecaps or something.
She didn't like me. But she was funny. She was mad because you and I got married. We wouldn't let her near us.
I was her boy! And all of a sudden this interloper female comes in and, you know, was like, who's this? Anyway, here's a constellation that I guess will be stuck in the sky from here on out. We have a horse, it looks like. What is that on the horse? horse is back.
It's a carousel horse.
Is that? What is that?
That's a shield. A lance.
But what is it doing on the...
It's a carousel horse.
And did you see that? They were trying to race? And Amy totally beat her?
Kazugami.
Or I guess it's a male. It sounds like one. But anyway... I would not want to sit in that saddle. That looks very uncomfortable. But as you naturally guessed, this is the one for the wind. So now we can change the direction of the wind, or make it, I guess, blast up a gust of wind for whatever we need. And of course, like in good Zelda fashion, we're going to have to use it to get out of this room, or this platform. There's just nothing for it. We're going to have to use it on the small little windmill, on the big windmill. Why would you do something? Why would you construct something like that on this? It's so weird. It's only like a game mechanic type of thing. Otherwise, it just wouldn't work realistically. What is the point? That was a highly convoluted bar system there.
I would want a bar system like that.
Why? That just seems highly unnecessary.
To keep the riffraff out of my home.
Gee, thanks.
I wasn't referring to you, but if you want to go that route.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't have the keys to it. You don't have keys for that.
Yeah, but I would know the code.
Oh. And I wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't tell you.
Alright, so we're still going to look for this serpent crystal that Waka mentioned. Because apparently it's somewhere here in this Gale Shrine, or Isun thinks it might be. So, and there's a chest all the way, as you can see, it was right up there. And I think this is a solar fragment, I'm not entirely sure. Yes, it is! I'm not touching it. Totally not touching it. Oh my goodness, the camera's all over the place. Woo!
And you fell down the steps.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Ami's like, ah! All the way down to Kusa Village. She probably hit the ground totally unharmed, though.
Probably.
I'm totally running down this. Woo!
I'm getting dizzy.
Ah! And he soon will point out this is how we get rid of the flaming chests if there's no water source nearby. We can just do the wind! Although I think, unlike the water source, the flames, if you put them out with the wind, it's only temporary. Because I think you have to open the chest quickly before the flames come back. And we get the map! At the tail end of the whole Gale Shrine when it doesn't really matter.
So silly.
I mean, I don't understand. I remember... Oh, look, we're talking about vertigo. Oh, gosh! Oh!
I'm closing my eyes so I didn't have to see it because I actually was getting dizzy.
My wife has extreme vertigo, everybody, and that was really...
I don't have vertigo, it just... that just gets me really dizzy, so...
Yeah, that is...
Until the doctor says I have vertigo, I don't have vertigo.
That was pretty intense. That was a pretty big fall. And I'm pretty sure Link would die from that.
Link well, yeah, Link
would die. Amy, not so much, because she's a goddess. So, she... Oh, look at this! Street beat, street beat! Oh my goodness, we're running... Okay. There's a save thing at the bottom here. Our time's running a little low.
Yep. And so while I recover from vertigo...
Woo!
While I recover from vertigo, you'll say goodbye.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna save here. We're gonna beat this level in the next video. So, see you later.
Bye.